Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Today, Julianne from Intrigue Journal is introducing us to a guy who loves space and is sharing what he sees from his telescope with all of us. Take a look.
Good morning, guys. Today I want to introduce you to a new friend. His name is Will Young, but he goes by the moniker Deep Sky Dude because he live streams deep space from his iPhone. Let's take a look.
And I remember my dad telling me at one time, I was like, well, what are stars? He's like, well, they're just suns that are really far away. And I was like, wait, what? When I look at my telescope, I'm blown away every time by what I see, even if I've seen it a million times, and I need to share that with somebody. Like, I need to grab people off the street and say, like, you need to see this. Look in there. It's a Saturn.
That is a beautiful view of the moon, though. Sometimes we get lucky, don't we? And the sky clears for just a moment. Oh, where am I actually working? No, I don't work at NASA. That'd be cool. If NASA's hiring, I'm definitely signing up. But no, I don't work for NASA. I'm just a dude with a telescope. All the craters up there have names. And this is why stars twinkle. A star twinkles in the nighttime sky because the atmosphere of the Earth is distorting its light.
Again, put my cell phone, which is actually this is actually the phone right here. I put my cell phone where your eyeball normally goes.
All you do is you stick the phone in, you slide it in, you pull this guy down, slide the phone in, and put the camera right where your eyeball normally goes.
From time to time during these live broadcasts with thousands of people watching, Will has captured some rare anomalies, like this one.
Man, did a plane just go through the moon? Did I miss it again?
On more than one occasion, the Deep Sky Dude has caught rare footage that's captured the attention of the Science Channel and a show called How the Universe Works.
We're talking about some of those rare captures. I was one of maybe 10 people on planet Earth that caught a meteoroid or an asteroid or a piece of a comet or whatever it was hit the moon during a total lunar eclipse. That's never happened before. January 2019, and I was videoing the moon because that's what I do, and something hit it, and I was the only person that got it in 4K.
Will's warmth and passion for sharing knowledge has attracted a substantial and international following.
I love NASA. I've loved NASA ever since I was a kid. Ever since I saw Apollo 13 when I was like a little kid.
This reach paved the way for access to several NASA socials, where his childhood dreams became adult experiences. The most recent of these was a SpaceX launch.
Problems, but I can tell you firsthand, and if you go watch my CRS-20 launch video, that is the most beautiful rocket launch I've ever seen, period, whether it be just on video or in person. In person, it was unbelievable. Like, I was awestruck because you've got the main vehicle that's still going to the ISS, but then the bottom part breaks off, turns itself around so that it can come back to Kennedy. And when it does, it turns on its engine, and this engine is already on. So you get this nebula that forms.
That is something special right there.
Okay, we're on target. There it is. Yeah, I know the constellations. I learned them as a kid, luckily. If I could go back in time and shake little Will's hand and be like, good job, little dude, I would definitely do that, because as an adult, turns out, if you know the constellations, you know the roadmap to the sky, period. If you know the constellations, you know where any object is. Learn the constellations. If you don't have a telescope right now, that's cool. Go out on every clear night you can and learn the constellations.
And then I am going to start something new, which I've never done before. And I've never even really talked about it before, but I am going to start doing live constellation tours. So when the skies are clear and the moon is gone, I'm going to be doing wide field live streams of constellations, and that'll be something totally new that I've never done before. So I'm going to have to do a couple of test streams to make sure that works.
There's more to Will than stargazing. He's also a talented musician and composer whose music is the perfect complement for his live broadcasts.
The Science Channel put me in, well, they've asked me for a couple of clips, and I got video of the full total solar eclipse from Casper, Wyoming, and they used my footage in their documentary. And for me, that was pretty huge because it was showing me that, you know, the footage that I'm getting actually matters to some people.
There's so much more to this story, as well as additional rare footage you can find at IntrigueJournal.com. And be sure to check out Deep Sky Dude's YouTube, Facebook page, and his music. And don't miss out on the chance to participate in the Constellation Tour, hopefully happening tonight. You know what? We're all in quarantine, but there's enough space for everyone.
Jeremy, have you ever laid out and just looked at the night sky? I mean, it's so gorgeous.
You know what? Oh, that's so funny you asked me that. I'm not even kidding you. My first cruise ship, my first contract.
Oh, that's a great place to see it.
We would have an hour break between shows. So, like, let's say the shows were at 8 and 10, and the shows were about an hour. I would go to the front of the ship. Nobody was there. Pitch black, and I would lay on the deck and just look at the sky.
Isn't
in between shows. It was almost like a meditative type thing, and I would look at the sky. I would find like Orion or the Big Dipper, and then I would talk to God. I'm not kidding you. That's what I would do.
And that does make you realize. I mean, didn't you think, oh my goodness, I'm so small in the scheme of things?
Oh yes.
Absolutely, and which makes you think about other things like, and I've got problems, but man, that's a little bitty thing in comparison to everything I'm seeing here, and you can't see even.
Yeah,
a little bit of it.
And I would also just be like, you know, when you're out there in solitude, in the middle of the ocean, in pitch black, and you're looking at the sky, because there's no other lights, like the cruise ship lights are dim, you could just see the stars. I would be like, where am I going with my life? You'd question things, like, where am I going? What am I doing?
I know.
What's my goal? What's my dream?
I think that a lot. I think, what am I doing here?
Right, yeah.
I do, and people have laughed at me for that question. It's like, what are we doing here? What are we all doing here? You know what I'm saying?
I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but it triggers, as you speak, it triggers things.
Yeah.
Being appreciative of what you have and realizing your problems and scale with other people's problems.
Right.
On the Real Housewives of New York last week, Ramona, who's a woman who's like 61, was driving. She was telling the story about how the week before she was driving, her husband left her, cheated on her. She said she broke down her car and just started crying, and she wanted her mom. Aww. And I was like, can we all relate to that fact that no matter how old you are, there's those moments you're just like, I just want my mom. Her mom has passed, unfortunately. But it's like, appreciate your moms while you got them, and know that one day.
I had that very thought this morning.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to call her one day.
Jeremy, I had that very thought as I was getting out of my car today. My mom was up. I saw her on social media, and we were chatting. And I was like, you know, she's been up early lately. She's doing a lot of the social media since she's been home, stuck at home. And she's getting up there. And I've thought of that. It's like, you know, a lot of folks have lost their parents. And it's like, I so dread that.
Yes, I know. And it's a fact of life for all of us, which is depressing. But it's like, I just felt for her at that moment going, she didn't. You know, she thought she had her life figured out. She had a husband, a kid. Yeah. Everything was going track. Her husband left her.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what she's doing, and she just broke down going, what am I doing? It's almost like your second chapter. What do you do? And she can't call her mom.
Right.
And I was like, oh, we can all relate to that.
Well, I mean, her husband was her family.
Yes.
And then when that was no more.
And her daughter's in college now, and she's by herself.
It makes you revert back to thinking of the family, the unit that you had that felt secure, which was her mom and her dad, and her mom's not here, so yeah.
So it just hit home to me. It's like, man, you got to be appreciative of what you have while you have it, and try to get, because if I could go back in time, my grandma Norma who died, oh my gosh, I have a long list of questions I wish I would have asked while she was still alive.
I know.
Because there are things that pop in like, oh, I wish I could ask grandma about that flower, because she knew every flower by name and how to do anything. I'm like, what was that flower she grew in the front of her porch?
I know.
And nobody can remember.
I know.
So I want to ask her, I'm like, Grandma, what is it? I want to plant that flower. Yeah. And I can't remember.
And you know, just so you know, if you know some folks that are up in years, they like to talk about their life. They like to talk about the things they've done. If you get a chance, ask some questions, because it makes them feel important.
And you'll learn something probably.
You will totally learn something.
That's why, I know, I don't want to get old, but that's why I think about the millennials. I'm like, oh, one day you're going to understand. They don't understand right now, but they will.
We don't know till we know.
More fun right after this. Deep thoughts with Jeremy and Kelly today.
There you go.
It's therapy again.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's therapy.
Yeah.